guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about a beef that is going on between Taraji P. Henson and Oprah Winfrey. Even though it looks as though they may have squashed whatever difference they had, we're gonna talk about it because there's a trending video going on TikTok where you could clearly see, based on Taraji's body language and Oprah Winfrey's body language, that something is going on between the two, and it has Taraji deeply hurt and emotional. Now, if you're not aware, there's another make of The Color Purple. It's the movie musical adaptation of the original The Color Purple, where we've been seeing premieres of it with Halle Bailey, starring as young Nettie. But we're not seeing Halle Bailey in the promotional tour because we know she is pregnant. She may have just even given birth, and as such, you're not seeing her in the promotional tour. She was initially scheduled to be a part of the promotional tour, but because of the pregnancy, birth, and delivery situation that is going on with her, she's not there, right? So you'll see Fantasia Barrino, Daniel Brooks, Taraji P. Hanson, Louis Gossett, Corey Hawkins, David Allen, Oprah Winfrey, and the list goes on. Now, I'm not talking about the clip that was shared on the Shade Room and other blog sites today, wherein Taraji got emotional and started crying. That's not the clip that I'm talking about. I am aware of that clip where she was asked if it's true that she has thoughts of quitting acting due to unfair payment in the entertainment industry, and she got emotional and she replied and said yes, because her and other black women have been treated unfairly, and she has an entire team working with. Even though people may see her alone, she has a team working with, which means that she has a group of people who she has to pay, and whenever they don't compensate her fairly, it restricts her, and she has to actually dig into her pockets at times to pay her team. So we saw that clip today, but that's not the clip I'm talking about, right? Because you can tell that she is emotional, and you can tell that it's like a residual emotional effect that is going on with Taraji, because this is something that she has always spoken about, and now that she's at the center of The Color Purple, she's bringing it back, and she's emotional, and you can just tell that it has to do with Oprah Winfrey and The Color Purple, based on this clip that is trending on TikTok. And many body language experts, they are talking about it. You can see in the clip that Oprah is basically singing, and like she's doing a little dancey dance because it's time for them to line up for the photograph. And the lady that was taking the photo was directing them. It's as though she's saying, look up there at something. They looked, and Oprah moved towards Taraji. It was as though Taraji was saying, dear Lord, please don't let this woman come beside me right now. You could tell that she was crying and she was still emotional, as though there was just a argument. The argument is still fresh in Taraji's bone, which means that it recently happened in the clip, right? Based on the time that the clip was taken. And then as Oprah moved to Taraji, you could tell Taraji tried to be cordial towards Oprah, and Oprah realized that Taraji was not into her at this minute. Move your ass away from me, woman. So the other girl, Fantasia, and the other girls came in, right? And when Fantasia and the other girls came in, Oprah just basically moved to the end. And when she moved to the end, you could see that she was more cordial to the other young lady, had her hands on her shoulder, and all of that. But I appreciate Fantasia because Fantasia read into the play. Fantasia realized that something was going on. Fantasia knew that she was good with Taraji and she could have comforted Taraji in the moment. And you could see Fantasia moving in as though she's saying under her breath, "Okay, my sister. Okay, girl. I know you're hurting now, but let's try and get this moment over with, okay? Let's try and get this moment over with." You could tell, right? And you see Oprah shuffling, 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 and she shuffled to the end. Fantasia looked as though she was looking over, but I believe she was talking to Taraji. Look at her trying to console Taraji, but not wanting it to look obvious. Taraji looked away, took that deep breath to suck in the tears, and then she was back to business. And you really have to give Taraji credit in this moment because, listen, when you work hard for your money. For some people, their motivation is their money, okay? Not the big name. While they would appreciate the award does not pay the bill. The award may pave the way for you to get more work, of course, but at the end of the day, the award does not pay the bill. And she has already done the work. The girl wants her money. She wants to be paid. So you could tell that it was centered around that. But Taraji posted something today on Instagram as well, shortly after the first short clip about the interview, where she basically said that Oprah has always provided a safe space. She has always felt open to go to Oprah. She messaged Oprah, they spoke about it, and they're now in a good place. But I believe that's just Taraji doing the best thing possible in order not to be canceled and in order not to create a toxic mess out of this situation. And it does take great strength and courage in order to do something like that because you could tell that she was broken. She was very emotional about what happened, and it was definitely about that money situation. Now, some people would say it's just money, but if you guys have been listening to Taraji, you guys remember one particular interview. There was this movie that Taraji spoke about. After Taraji did that movie, then after she paid everyone, Taraji said that the money wasn't even enough to pay her son's school fee. Not college tuition, but her son's school fee. She had to like dip into her pocket and had 200 and change in order to pay her son's school fee. So you may hear these figures and think that it's a lot of money, but as Taraji says, there is a lot of people that works with her. There's a team, right? And she has to pay her team. If she's working, her team is working, and she has to pay her team. And when the money is not enough to pay her team, it actually defeats the purpose of her doing the work. And especially if something was agreed upon and then it was changed, change in contract, change in this, change in that, it's going to affect her, right? So you know that if she's emotional, I believe that she's not overreacting. I do believe that she has every right to feel the way in which she does. And the internet is saying, let us know if we're going to cancel the color purple in support of Taraji. And we know Taraji would not want that. So don't cancel the color purple, guys. Don't cancel, okay? But that's all I have to share with you guys in this video. Let me know what are your thoughts, and while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, and see you all later. Peace.